Hello, Heroes of the Storm fans, and welcome to the Nexus. Today I'm bringing you a Div B East matchup between gillyShark and Heroes of the United States. Welcome to Tat, Jolt J93, Perfidy KT, and Professor Bobo. I'm excited to be here casting this game. Got the two teams here ready to rumble, so let's go ahead and hop right in. Starting up the lobby now. Game 1 is going to be on Dragonshire. Dragonshire is the pick of Here's the United States, so gillyShark will have first pick. You might look to see some globals, maybe a Dahaka type thing, maybe a Falstad to rotate around between mid and top. Shenanigans says you guys aren't allowed in here. Looks like we got a Tracer band coming out here first from the side of gillyShark, and then Here's the United States responding with a Whitemane ban. Interesting to note, Whitemane, this is her first week in the Nexus here for the NGS. People are probably going to be seeing a lot of bans on her, at least in my personal opinion. She seems very strong right now. Looks like we've also removed a Genji and a Samuro. I think the Samuro is a very, chat's calling it a respect ban here, and I think that seems very correct. Don't see a whole ton of Samuro on this map, maybe more like a, I don't know, Towers of Doom I think is the one where most frequently see him. First pick coming out here as Deckard Cain. The old man, seen a lot of play currently, very strong, up there with Whitemane and Strength. Got lots of CC available. Joanna and Malfurion coming out, side of Heroes of the United States. Joanna, a very tanky tank, decent amount of CC, especially once she gets her 10 and that blessed shield that most people take as an excellent interrupt. And then we have Malfurion with a lot of sustain and a little bit of burst healing. Diablo and Dahaka are picked up on the side of gillyShark. Diablo, an excellent engage tank. There's going to be an awesome CC follow-up chain there with the Deckard, with the Dahaka coming in globally, putting the tongue to someone, giving him a little bit of yank. And also just using the Dahaka, like I talked about, him being strong on this map. I think that's mostly because you've got the two shrines, you got a lot of skirmishes happening back and forth, and you'll see the tunnel come in. Looking at chat, we got Shenanigans talking about predictions. We got RK the Pie Maker thinking Here's the United States, but could definitely be close. Professor Bobo says one must always be aware that Stark could be up to something. Phoenix Band and Leoric Band. Phoenix, one of the top tier assassins, and Leoric, maybe more of a respect ban here. Team not wanting to see the Entomb combo. Malthael and Jaina coming out, and oh my gosh, an immediate Alarak Junkrat. This team was ready. They get in the comp they were wanting to see. They got a lot of wave clear there with the Junkrat and the Dahaka. And man, they'll be trying to stack up the sadism on that Alarak. Meanwhile, back on the other side here, Jaina, a very top tier assassin. Lots of CC with her slows and just tons of point and click burst damage. It's not point and click, it's skill shots, but it's very bursty, and Malthael there to clean up the kills with his last rites frequently. Final pick over here, and Here's the United States, going to be the Zeratul. I'm super excited to watch this matchup. Hopefully you guys are too. It's a lot of damage on both sides. If you're looking too, there's no bruiser on the side of Here's the United States. Like, Malthael's the closest they got, so they're going to have, you know, a little bit of lack of control on the front line, but you might have the Void Prison coming in with a follow-up from the Jaina and the Joanna to really try to clean up the teams in one fell swoop. Or you might see the Zeratul go with the Rewind Ultimate. We go ahead and give the teams a chance to load in here and just kind of talk about the draft. Feel free to chip in here, chat. Tell me what you think is going down. Keep in mind, I am on a 2-minute delay, so I will not be able to respond instantly, but I'll be keeping an eye peeled for you. But yeah, I think the lack of frontline control on a very teamfight heavy map might be a mistake, but I think with the skirmishes that you tend to see on Dragonshire, I think their comp will line up just fine. gillyShark, on the other hand, has a bunch of engage and a lot of CC with the Diablo Dahaka Deckard combo. Junkrat and Alarak also displace people. I think it's going to be really hard for Heroes of the United States to control the fights, and I think I might give my edge to gillyShark here. but it'll be close, and both teams have pretty execution-dependent comps. They were telling me before the game that they are scrim partners, which I think is nifty. So they've seen a lot of each other's hijinks. I'll be curious to see if this is something they've practiced against each other before, or if this is a, trying to counter their own meta type thing. Let's get into it. Here on the right side, we've got Here's the United States with Waterboy TKD on the Malthael. Blaze is the Zeratul, Jub on the Malfurion, Andrew on the Jaina, and Watson on the Joanna. Thanks for the follow, a masked introvert. I appreciate it, bud. We have Stark on the Alarak here, Jinxie Cat on the Diablo, Kaimo Tripson on the Deckard, got Koenig on the Dahaka, and Chest Looter on the Junkrat. Team's just moving here to the mid. Gonna go ahead and have a little bit of a poke war here to start. Got Iron Skin popped by the Joanna. Other than that, no major cooldowns used here in this first fight. Malthael already split to the top. He's starting to generate an experience lead for his team. Dahaka gonna wander on up there to contest that. Make sure no minions get delivered to the front wall. And the other members of the team gonna just go ahead and rotate here between mid and bottom, it looks like, as is tradition on Dragonshire. Well, maybe it's gonna be a 1-1-3. We'll keep an eye. There's a big silence on the Malfurion. The Lightning Bolt follow up. Malfurion gonna go ahead and heal through that. Root comes out, but it does not catch Stark. So he's able to back away. Zeratul kind of sneaking in here. See if he can weasel out a kill. Alarak unable to land the combo. Zeratul moving back to mid here to catch the wave before it crashes into his wall. Camps are active. Shrine's coming up in 20 here. Looks like the side of Here's the United States going to go ahead and move on to their Giants, while Watson just bullies in lane.
Blue team draws first blood.
First blood over to... I missed that rotation here. I apologize. Grabbed a gank on the Malthael. Zeratul coming up to cover that lane.
The shrine and the dragon's power is yours.
Coming back to the bottom, we have that siege camp picked up by the side of Here's the United States. Big blizzard there onto the Diablo. He's wading out. Scroll is ceiling there. Does not catch any, but it zones effectively away the members of Here's the United States. Big condemn out from the Joanna. Alarak misses the combo again, but Diablo with a Shadow Charge in to overpower. Onto Joanna, though. She has a billion health, and she's able to pop her Iron Skin, stay alive. Jaina with the zoning blizzard there. Skirmish going on. Both Shines had been captured there by the side of gillyShark. Big Shadow Charge there onto the Joanna. He's bowling there back and forth. Ooh, big blizzard there, right where Diablo needs to retreat through, but the old man's got a bunch of potions, going to keep him alive. Jinxie Cat probably going to go back and tap here. Well, all this has been going on. I haven't talked much about talent, so we'll go ahead and pop that up as we watch these skirmishes unfold. Here's the United States has captured both Shines, and they're going to look to try to pick up this Dragon Knight. Zeratul able to be denied the channel by the Junkrat's mines. He's able to blink out, gets out of the scroll of ceiling. We have Sapphire and Potion Shielding there for the Deckard. Fairly standard, although I've been seeing a lot of gem builds from him these days. Other than that, things are mostly... Ooh, big blizzard on the Alarak there. Joanna and Jaina able to clean him up. Big scroll of ceiling. Joanna pops her Iron Skin, wades right on out. Cat Peach also giving me a follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, other than that, like I said, we got the, ooh, what are we doing on here? Alarak's got the lightning build going on. Diablo's starting to stack up his souls. He's at 40. Alarak's still at 90 sadism. Malfurion's gone with the broccoli build. Looking to put out a lot of damage in these fights. Combo landed onto Joanna. She's able to Iron Skin out. No follow-up in return there. Zeratul looking for the channel. Junkrat is able to deny him, but takes a boatload of damage with that combo. And oh, he's going to come back in. Seeker in the dark and able to pick up the kill. Well played by Blaze there, but the Shrine has been captured back in bottom by gillyShark. So even though 7s are picked up by Here's the United States, and they are up a member, has no chance to grab the dragon quite yet. Deckard just kind of hanging around bottom here, trying to deny the Shrine for as long as possible. Thank you, Aura. I appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fun casting so far. And yeah, this is my first game with the caster tag. Thanks, Alex Dude Guy, for the follow. be bringing you guys more Heroes of the Storm action later tonight with a replay between Make 7 Up Yours and Bellevue College. I believe, if it's the Bellevue by me. It's a college not too far away. I'm out here in smoky Seattle. Being Condemned coming out from the Joanna, catches 2. Deckard trying to wade away. Jaina gets followed up with the Kona Cold. That's not enough to take down Deckard. Big root onto 3 there. Wow, Stark dropping low. Blizzard catches him, blows up the Alarak. Deckard able to get away with the potions of shielding. Diablo zones away the members, but he's caught in entangling roots there, fighting with the broccoli. Joanna moves back in. Both shrines now controlled by Heroes of the United States. Dahaka contesting Zeratul mid. Looks like Junkrat's able to push away Malthael top. So all has been said and done here. We have 3 kills on the side of Heroes of the United States to 1 on the side of gillyShark. And that's one of the biggest reasons there for their almost level lead at this point. Looks like we're going to be picking up some Siege Giants again in Heroes of the United States. Generate some split pressure there, which I really like. Got 2 members rotated top here as well. Keep an eye on that. We'll see. I'm ready to hop up there in case a gank starts to happen. Junkrat got a lot of range though with his concussion grenades. Looks like he's able to mostly just stay hidden away. Frag grenade launcher, pardon me. Ooh, Shadow Charge gets Diablo out. Sneaky on the minion there. I like it. Scroll of Ceiling. Oh, big combo onto the Jaina. She's silenced. She's running away. Malphite's able to keep her up. Blizzard, overpower, pushes her back in. Diablo pops his spell armor. Malphite doing his best to keep the members of his team alive. Iron Skin pop. Joanna wades out. 10's about to be online here. Big combo by the Alarak. Jaina caught by that again. Alright, putting on a show for us, but he's not finding the kills quite yet. 10's come online here. Looks like we got Blessed Shield from Joanna. The Void Prison as expected from Zeratul. Last Rites from Malthael, which is the traditional ult since Tormented Souls has been nerfed so many times. Ring of Frost from Jaina coming on. We got some damage coming out onto her in the bottom lane here. Malfurion holding his ult. We'll be seeing if he goes to Tranquility or... pardon me. The silence ult. I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. Twilight Dream, there it is. Shadow Charge there. Oh, big Void Prison catches 2 members. Looks like they're setting up a combo. Ring of Frost comes out. Blizzard. Zeratul dropping oh so low, or that's Deckard Cain, pardon me. He gets blown up. Zeratul whiling away on the Diablo, but he's got 10 million health. Big health coming out there with the... Looks like he's probably gone to W build, huh? Yep. 10's now online though for the side of gillyShark. They've picked up Apocalypse, Stay a While and Listen, Isolation, Riptire, and Counter-Strike, I believe is the name of that Alarak ult. Yep. Thanks Dolce93 for the follow. Appreciate it, bud. Watching this skirmish down here bottom. Jinxie Cat in deep. Look at that Zeratul coming in hot. Looks like he comes in, got the blink, got the cleave. Not going to be enough to take out the Diablo. Overpower. Throws Blaze right back in the middle of his team. Stay a while, and this is catches 3. Blaze able to get out. Apocalypse follow up here. Joanna pops Iron Skin, able to get away. Might have been a Nature's Cure there from Malfurion too, if he has that. Yep. Heradic Cube there, pushing on to Watson. Looks like the members of gillyShark going to be able to reacquire the bottom shrine. Man, we're almost 8 minutes into this game and still no Dragon Knight yet. This team's very evenly matched. Both teams, you know, less than a level apart. Zeratul bothering us to Hawk on the way out, but Dahaka's got a bunch of health. Zeratul not able to quite do too much there. Looking at the top lane, both Malthael and Junkrat just kind of reaching a standstill, going back and forth. Nothing major to report there. You know, the other part of the macro game, just kind of looking at that, ooh, got a gank coming in here mid. Dahaka pops his trait. Koenig walking away very slowly. Ooh, gets the drag on the Zeratul. The tower is working to help. The blink Blaze is able to leave. And by Blaze, I mean the person, not the hero. Ooh, big Ring of Frost. Looks like it's going to catch the Diablo even through his spell shield. Got the counter, Stay Wild, and this one gets canceled. Joanna able to take down Deckard Cain, and Malfurion follows up, taking the Diablo. We got a 2-for-0 trade here. But Diablo did have his souls, so he's going to be a baby Diablo here for a couple minutes as he works to reacquire his souls. Drag on the Zeratul. Blizzard counters on the Dahaka, and he's going to have to back away. 13's coming online here for the side of Heroes of the US. I think they should be able to see the Dragon Knight channel here soon. Dahaka doing his best to stop that, but here we go. First Dragon Knight of the game does go over to Heroes of the United States. And they're going to take it right bottom If you've been watching a lot of, Tempo Storm had a lock on this map for a very long time in the pro level. Bottom lane is the lane to do it on this map. You see, you got the 3 mercenary camps. Can't see them right now because the objective's live. But it's one of the main victory conditions on this map is to get those 3 camps bottom. Just rumble in with the spell and the 2 siege giants and go ahead and win the game there. So, here's the United States taking first steps to prep that. Joanna deep in the back line as the Dragon Knight wails away on this. Got 2 members of gillyShark still split, catching experience. The whole thing is trying to catch up in experience to make up for this structure experience that here's the United States is about to get. Looks like they're not interested in pushing down deep onto the keep in bottom. We're going to go ahead and passively take the Dragon Knight back to mid. Set to work on this mid wall. Got 4 members of each team here now. Blizzard blows up the bottom tower. Silence out on the Joanna. Big counter strike there. Jaina able to ice block it successfully. Apocalypse coming out now. Malfurion super speed walks out. Twilight Dream onto all the members. 3 of the 4 members of gillyShark. Riptire comes in. Counter. Malfurion has to back up here. Dragon Knight is down. Diablo's dropping low. He gets caught in the Void Prison along with the Deckard Cain. Ring of Frost comes out. Looks like, oh, Diablo is able to avoid it, but he's dropping very quickly. Zeratul working very hard on the old man too, but the Scroll of Sealing able to zone him away. Alarak drops low, but they've got the fort left as defense. So, all in all, first Dragon Knight of the game. Next here is the United States. All of bottom fort and the front wall of mid. Giving them almost a 2-level lead here, but they're on an even talent tier. Even with an even talent tier though, side of gillyShark down 1 member still, not going to be able to contest this mercenary camp. Looks like here's the United States also going to pick up their other siege camp and that bottom spell camp. I do like the take of the left siege camp as the denial there, but it's not going to be able to set up the super powerful triple bottom camp like we talked about. Would like to see them coordinate this bottom camp a little better with the siege camp. I think they took this bottom camp too quickly. I don't know if they were scared of the even talent tier fight or they just weren't patient enough to go ahead and get these 2 camps coordinated, but 4 members going to go ahead and push in here with the spell camp. Really try to generate an advantage, open up this bottom keep wall. I don't know if I missed it, but thanks for the follow, RK the Pie Maker. And poke check. Dolce 93, big retire coming out here. Apocalypse catches just Jaina. Joanna able to use her Iron Skin to get that out. Jaina eats an Alarak combo. Malfurion doing his best to keep her alive. Jaina gets a huge condemn there. Zeratul hops in, pokes a bunch with the cleave. All members dropped kind of low there by gillyShark. 16 to 14 now. Go ahead and pull up the talents one more time. Team's mostly continuing along talent as expected. This bottom lane gets cleared up there. Go ahead and give Waterboy and Koenig a little love here in the top lane. We've been kind of ignoring them. We've got a little bit here to watch this skirmish up top develop. Looks like in the top lane, both teams have managed to take one another's gate and most of a tower, and that's about it. Here's the United States, picks up their spell camp to push top. Probably use that to help generate Malthael an advantage there in the top lane. Ooh, big gank coming in here. I like this power play. Oh, didn't quite see the Malthael. That could have been a huge comeback moment there for the side of gillyShark. Now, however, this is going to turn into a full fight. gillyShark is short-handed in this top lane. Void Prison, Ring of Frost comes out. Man, Deckard Cain and Dahaka both deleted. Diablo falls up top. That's a 3 for 0, even though on even talent tier. Looks like some of the members are going to go ahead and push top. This Junkrat sneaks down bottom to go ahead and pick up that bottom channel so that the Dragon Knight can't be taken right away. I do like that. Buys them a little bit of time to defend. This will probably be their last big defense here before 20. Junkrat zoned away. Malthael has Alarak pushed in fairly deeply top. Looks like this next Dragon Knight is going to be channeled here by the Malthael. I like that. Getting the guy who does the least structure damage inside that. Let's see where they take this Dragon Knight. I imagine they'll take it straight bottom. 2-level lead. They've got bottom kind of opened up already with that can't push from earlier. Dragon Knight starts to work on the bottom tower. Gate falls now. Dragon Knight does a bunch of extra siege damage when he's attacking structures. Zeratul pulled in. Ooh, big combo on him. Blaze dropping super low. Stay a while and listen. Able to clean up the Zeratul. Riptire comes in on sleeping members of Here's the United States, and it blows up the Malfurion. Ring of Frost comes out to try to counter. Maybe help the teams get away here. Big Dragon Breath there from the Dragon Knight, and then they're going to kick away the Alarak before he can complete his combos. Scroll of Ceiling does catch Joanna. Her Iron Skin's already down. And Jaina, only 350 health. Ripper Air going to push Junkrat right into the Jaina. Oh boy, she does a bunch of damage in return though. Whew. Oh, that was nifty. Excellent Ripper Air to get the Junkrat away from the Dragon Knight. Looks like Joanna might be in... Oh, Jaina does fall anyway, even though Joanna had gone ahead, tried to kite back here to save Jaina's life. Got a big boot coming out. Burrow from the Dahaka, able to dodge the Dragon Kick. Looks like Malthael's going to be the sole survivor of that ill-fated bottom push. Excellent, excellent fight there on the side of gillyShark. Really caught them up in experience. They were down 2 levels right before that. Now it's 18 to 18. They're right back in it, and they have 5 versus 3 advantage for the next, you know, pretty much. Yeah, they got 30 seconds advantage, and then they'll be pushing into 20 sooner here. Professor Bobo says, "What, clip that?" And I think I agree. I think that would be an awesome clip to have. If somebody wouldn't mind doing that for me while I cast this game. Again, the side of gillyShark going to go ahead and take the bottom 2 camps. They took the aggressive one defensively so that the Malthael couldn't do it. And we'll see. It looks like they're going to go ahead and coordinate the bottom push a little bit better than Heroes of the United States did. So let's see if this works out any better for them. Trying to push this wave up now to get the Siege Giants caught up with the Spell Armor camp. Slight experience lead still for Heroes of the United States, but there's a bunch of banked experience points in these structures. And this bottom fort will most likely fall here to the Siege Giant Spell Armor camp combo, unless a wild fight happens again. Big Void Prison onto the Diablo, onto the Alarak's in there too. Riptire, got the Twilight Dream out. Ults popping everywhere. Everyone's pushing all their buttons. Apocalypse comes out. Ring of Frost comes out. Malthael is stuck in it. He's silenced. He gets blown up. He's the first to fall. Although all those buttons pressed did manage to clean up a lot of the camp. Bottom fort does stand. Malthael didn't have 20 yet up to buy back. That's kind of a tongue twister. Siege Giants here, sieging away on the bottom fort. Malthael will be back up in 40 seconds. Zeratul pops his combo, goes ahead, cleans that up. Shines up in 5 seconds. RK the Piemaker says, "Lol, this Wombo versus Wombo game is entertaining," and it absolutely is. Some bonkers team fights. Both teams have 20 online. Pop the talents up. Somebody just got... Alarak just hopped on out of there. This is telekinesis on Jaina. Ooh, whiffs his Q. But the counter-strike in the Blizzard, able to do a bunch of damage to Malfurion. Junkrat with the baits, absolutely. Another big telekinesis from the Alarak there. Putting out damage. Oh, Blaze falls to Chest Looter, just shelling away with a frag grenade launcher. He's going to try to rip Air in there. Looks like he's just going to stop at the keep, fort, pardon me. Dragon now picked up by gillyShark in that skirmish. Level 20s here. This keep is almost certainly a goner. And this could very well be game. But we kind of thought that going the other way, and the Wombo combo was successful, so don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. The Haka inside the Dragon Knight, shelling away, takes out the tower, takes out the sidewall, gives his team access there. Alarak charging up. Looks like he's going to be just deadly charge in there. Stops at the wall, hits the Joanna. Stay a while and listen. Does not catch any members of Heroes of the US due to a very nice Iron Skin there by Watson. Broccoli tanking a bit of damage there, keeping stacked up. Riptire, about halfway done. Looks like it may connect there with the Malthael. He's patient, gonna just use it to clear the wave, put a bunch of damage onto the Joanna. She uses, I believe that's the Laws of Hope. Core is starting to shell away in the Dragon Knight as well. Malthael's back up, and we had a successful core defense, if not the keep. Junkrat pushes away. Oh man, big Void Prison here. This might be the turn they were looking for. They get the Ring of Frost onto 3. Counter-strike. Deckard King gets blown up by Jaina. Man, last right's coming out onto the Diablo. Had a Twilight Dream there too. And the chase is on. Diablo had his soul, so he'll be back up soon. Members, oh man, Jaina comes in. Big charge by the Alarak. Zeratul falls as well. Man, over pursuit by the side of Heroes of the United States, and an excellent execution there by the Alarak. Man, things happen all over the place. Hard to keep up with. Joanna fell after she popped her Indestructible. Malthael on a pale horse, sprinting away. And now we have a 4 versus 1, aided by Siege Giants, going to push in on this core.
The red team's core is in peril.
gillyShark says, hey, we've got the numbers. You've only got a bit of damage. We're just going to take out as much as you keep as we can. Counter-strike there. Does not catch either member. Siege Giants have made the core. The core shield is gone. Alarak shelling away. Malthael. Ooh, kind of a nombo there. Oh, big deadly charge in. Members falling, but the core is falling faster. Last rites is not enough to get the Diablo, but the core has fallen. GG's come out. First game goes over to gillyShark in an awesome, awesome back and forth game. Man, that was a treat. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, execution definitely there on both sides. There was a lot of damage and a lot of cool combos. Yeah, that Alarak play, especially joy to watch. He was really instrumental in that final turnaround that really sealed the game for gillyShark. They had the macro advantage, and I guess too there was that big fight under gillyShark's keep that we could talk about for hours. Hopefully someone clipped that. This was an awesome game. Jaina really following up well on her Joanna and Malfurion's initiates, and the Zeratul Jaina looking really good. Malthael was able to clean up some of the kills there. Here's some talents from game 1 for those of you that are watching, maybe planning on playing one of these teams soon, or you're just a casual fan looking to see what's the hot in the NGS. Here's some builds. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead, hop out. We're going to go set up game 2. Stick around. We'll be bringing you more NGS action soon. Welcome back, Nexus fans. Here's the Storm fans, fans of gillyShark, and here's to the United States. Man, what an awesome game 1. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but if you didn't, go watch it. There should be clips from it. There was awesome team fights. Both teams ran wombo combo comps. Super fun to watch. And since I'm so excited to hop right into this game, we're going to go ahead and get started. Both teams are ready. And here comes game 2 with you right now. Game 2, going to be on Volskaya Foundry. Here's the United States. This is gillyShark's map. Here's the United States. Have first pick. Assuming everything is set up correctly. There we go. Volskaya Foundry. Relatively new map in the Nexus. Very brawly. Lots of big team fights over points. Gonna see the Samuro respect ban here right away again. And the Tracer respect ban. Man, nobody wants to see these heroes. Tracer is one of my favorites. You know, if you saw me playing in the Nexus Gaming series, even just last season, I played a bunch of Tracer for Guys Gems. She's probably my favorite hero. But she's been nerfed a bunch of times. So I'm a little surprised to see the first ban come out. But apparently we have some very high levels. Pocheck says, can you show talents more during the stream? Yep, I can definitely do that. Yeah, sometimes I try to walk the line. Been experimenting with when's the appropriate time to show them. I get worried about it covering up the fight sometimes. But yeah, I'll try to remember both times. Anytime either team hits a talent tier, get those popped up for you, Pocheck. Got Stukov and Genji bans coming out here to round out the first phase of the draft. Stukov recently reworked. And then, yeah, so he's got, you know, a more rounded talent tree. He's got lots of stuff available for you to play with. Seems very strong here. Even just the puddle, the lurking arm, very strong denial. It's got silence. It can root later. That's very strong. And then Genji, eternally banned. Looks like they're just taking away a bunch of mobile Overwatch heroes. If you're looking at gillyShark's ban structure there. They might be running a squishy mage in the back line, or just not running a very strong auto attacker to kind of keep those heroes in check. Deckard going to be picked up here first pick. We don't need to talk about how strong Deckard is, because everybody knows Deckard's super strong. And then Joanna Junkrat picked up on the side of gillyShark. The Junkrat instrumental in a couple of the comebacks last game. Had one of those panic moments where I was like, oh god, am I muted again? And then I checked, we're good. I'm talking. Yeah, I'll definitely show you guys some more talents. This was less than I normally show them last game, so I'll show them a bit more. Thanks for the feedback. Got Yrel and Jaina coming out. Jaina, part of the Zeratul Jaina Wombo combo last game that had a lot of effective use. And Yrel, the best solo lane in the game right now. I mean, there's arguments can be made, there's ways to deal with her. But it's hard. It's really hard. She's strong. The cheese police are coming to arrest the streamer. I'm not certain why the cheese police are after me, but I do like cheese. So maybe I ate too much cheese today. I don't know. Maybe DB Slyly can enlighten me there. Got Blaze and Diablo bands coming out here. Lots of... The Apocalypse was really strong last game. Yeah, kind of surprised to see that banned out. I thought they had the Diablo last game. Maybe I have that backwards. And Blaze, very strong solo lane as well. So neither team really... Or I guess Yrel has the solo lane locked down on Heroes of the United States. They want to take away the other main super tanky solo laner. Looks like Kael'thas and Thrall are going to come out here for gillyShark. Looks like they're going to put a bunch of damage onto the point. Got lots of AoE between the Junkrat. He's exploding everything and everywhere. And we've got Kael'thas just lighting people on fire. Lighting people on fire and throwing them in the air to light them on fire some more. And Thrall got lots of poke, lots of CC with his roots. Looks like we have a Nubarak and Raynor here on the side of Heroes of the United States. I think a Nubarak's undervalued right now in the Nexus, and especially into a spell damage comp like this. I think he could be very strong. Gonna get back on the squishy Kael'thas. Get onto the Thrall. Karazim, final healer. DB Smiley was picking the maybe pick the white main. Looks like they weren't ready to commit to that. I think white main's super strong though. Gonna see lots of... I think Karazim's an interesting pick here. I don't really... I guess he's just the finisher on the team. DB Smiley just going on and on about white main. Like the conversation. Keep that going. I like to see the chats coming through. Talking about team comps, we have, a fairly standard Deckard, Raynor, Jaina side on the side of Heroes of the United States, and we have this kind of mishmash of a bunch of assassins, a punchy healer, and a very stalwart tank in Joanna. I think I like the Heroes of the United States comp here. I know it's a little boring to be a slave to the meta, but I don't get the Karazim pick. I guess he's going to be able to Divine Palm to save someone from a Jaina Nubarak kind of blow-up type situation. But, oh well. Anywho, starting off here. On the right, we've got Heroes of the United States. In the red, Jub on the Deckard Cain. Watson on the Nubarak. Waterboy KTD on the Yrel. Andrew on the Jaina. And Blaze is the Raynor. On the blue team, we've got gillyShark with the 1-0 lead in the series here. Stark on the Kael'thas, Chest Looter on the Junkrat, Kaimo Tripson on the Karazim, Jinxie Cat on the Joanna, and Stark on the Kael'thas. I think I said that one. I missed someone. Koenig on the Thrall, maybe? Here's the level 1 talents for you as the teams come to meet mid to skirmish. Got Iron Fist, put some English on it, Mana Addict, Hold Your Ground, and Echo the Elements. And then Sapphire, Ace in the Hole, Regeneration Master, Fingers of Frost, and Merit's Insight. Taking a peek at chat here. Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, first poke coming out, nothing much gain there. Teams can go ahead, rotate to their lanes. Solo laners typically go bottom on this map, and looks like it's going to be Thrall versus Yrel in the bottom. And then in the top lane, we've got the other members kind of rotating around here. Looks like we're going to see a 4-man rotation here from the Heroes of the United States, if everything continues as planned here. Players are coming out. Jaina doing a good job clearing the way. Big Condemn here. Catches Nubarak, and Nubarak is on fire. He burrows back into his team, who barely avoids the living flame. So yeah, name of the game on Volskaya. Let's just kind of talk about how the teams are going to play this map while we watch the teams play the map. Of utmost importance on this map are the camps, especially those bottom two that give you the turrets, which help you fight over the platforms. And you got this top mid one here, this support camp. Look to see the teams picking up their friendly side turret camps whenever they can. And then you'll probably see whenever any team thinks they have an advantage, they'll push in, try to get that support camp. Support camp gives you kind of a healing over time totem, kind of like the Rhaegar totem. gillyShark rotated more quickly than Here's the United States to the turret camp. But Here's the United States going to be able to just pick theirs up without contest. Seeing that camp picked up though, gillyShark going to move in aggressively on this camp here. Looks like they see the numbers, think they have an advantage, think they have the ability to burn this down with their 3 assassins and a supporty assassin. And they do. They get that support camp item advantage over to gillyShark. I like that. I think that was a very strong, aggressive rotation from them. Doesn't look like it cost them anything in the experience game either. So, well executed by them. Karazim going to go ahead and back for some mana. And the control point going to open up here in 30 seconds. Usually you'll see this first control point, though whichever team does manage to eke it out, take that, kind of do a drive-by on mid, and then take it up top, with the ultimate goal of collecting the front wall and the well in the top lane to provide an incremental advantage for the next one, which was the next protector objective phase, which will spawn in top lane every single game as the second phase. Take away the opposing team's ability to tap. Looks like Decker going to set up his potions here. Kind of give his team. They do take the platform first, but they have the item disadvantage. We'll see how this goes. Big condemn here on the Rainer. Rainer dropping super low. Root does miss him. Decker giving them potions to stay alive. Oh, healing ward dropped. Kaimosa trips in. Gonna go ahead and back up. I think I just butchered that name. Support camp has been used. Blue turret has been dropped. Red turret has not been dropped. 33% over on the side of Here's the United States. Neither team has found first blood yet, but you're all dropping dangerously low there. But the Space Goat is tanky as tanky gets. She's able to back up. Anubrek eats a trap, pops his shield, uses the spell armor. Just gonna be just fine. There's plenty of apple juice. That's probably not apple juice. Fruit punch. Oh boy. Could not make it to the fruit punch. Anubrek gets blown up. First blood does go over to gillyShark. Turret finally dropped by the side of Here's the United States, but that's going to get cleared up fairly easily since the one member of Here's the United States is down. Both teams did take their camps that were pushing down the top lane. They're going to mostly cancel each other out. We can take a quick peek of that. Looks like, oh boy, that's trouble for for Here's the United States. All 3 of those going to be able to push top lane. Jaina gonna have to be split to clean that up. Well, this protector, they put Joanna and Junkrat in the protector. It comes here, starts working on this front wall. Taking their time with front wall here. Maybe they think that the siege minions in the top lane going to be able to do some of the work that would normally be required of the protector with this protector of the first phase here. Protector down to half health though, and they're still here, sieging away on mid. Poking away at the members. Decker Kane has lots of juice, keeping his boys alive and girls. Gotta include the Jaina in that. Now Protector moves top with 24 seconds left on its timer. It starts to siege away on this. They're going to start casting abilities onto that well. Hopefully for them, they're able to get that taken out. Machine gun is out of ammo, laser line, and they do blow up the well. So that's a very big burrow charge in there from Nubrak. Gets on the Karazim, impale enough to finish him off with the Rainer there. 1 kill apiece now. 15 seconds till Karazim's back. Looks like this might be the time for Here's the United States to claim the support camp. Thrall is already rotated bottom. He's showing, so Here's the United States know they have numbers for this. Concussion mine on there to maybe try to steal it, just in case. Little poke, nothing much. Junkrat cackles like the maniac he is as he walks away. Team's going to rotate now, go get their turrets. I do like that. I'm going to prepare them for the B phase here, which will be up in a couple, minute or two. I don't recall the exact timings on this map. I apologize for that. Looks like the side of gillyShark going to pick up their camp in the top left, get that siege camp pushing down the way. Turret camp picked up a little late on the side of Here's the United States, but they're going to rotate the Jaina and the Decker, or at least Jaina and probably someone, over to the siege camp, get that pushing counter to gillySharks. Teams just kind of passively position around here. trying to scope out what's going on. Ooh, might have an invade coming here. Pale onto Kael'thas. Spell armor popped from the Nubarak. He's able to burrow charge out. Eat a bunch of damage. 10s are online here for the side of gillyShark, and I realize I have not been showing you guys the talents, so I'll pop those up. Riptire scouts camp, sees nothing there. 10's about to be online for Heroes of the United States, and there they are. New back down for another 10 seconds still. So the members of gillyShark are going to push in, take away this point of retreat from Heroes of the United States. I like that a lot. They've got the minions, they've got a siege camp, they've got a bunch of damage. They just obliterate this fort. 10s are online now for gillyShark. They've got 7-sided strike, Riptire, Phoenix, Blessed Shield, and Earthquake, and the 10s are Heroes of the United States. Stay a while and listen, Hyperion, Cocoon, Water Elemental, and Argent Defender. Looking at the rest of the talents, we have more dashes from Karazin, I believe. Yep. Pretty typical builds. I guess the Kael'thas build here. Let's take a peek at that. I don't think I've seen that one used very frequently. We've got Mana Addict, Netherwind, and Sunfire Enchantment. Burning Spears causes next 2 base attacks. Ah! Interesting. He's going with some basic attack damage there. Oh, if I talk to him after the game, maybe I'll inquire after that one. Definitely heard some theory crafting on that one when it came out, but I haven't seen that used super frequently. Camp now pushing in for Heroes of the United States. Karazin trying to de-push that. Control point up in 10. Anubrak eats a bind, but he's able to walk out. Phoenix pop, Riptire out here. Oh boy, lots of heroics coming out both ways. Anubrak does fall. It looks like Urel is going to follow him to the grave. Excellent coordination there between the Kael'thas, between the Thrall. Just all the damage coming out on the targets. Picking the, you know, you hear kids, you play Hero League, right? And get that guy on your team that's like, don't hit the tanks. And the thing is, if their tank's overextended and you focus the tank, you can kill the tank and you'll win the game. So that's how you do it. Pick a target, kill the target. That's a staple of coordinated play, and it was done very well. Support camp being picked up here by gillyShark to increase their advantage. 5 members up on each side, but 13s are on the side of gillyShark. They hold the point, and they have a decent amount of point control when they do have their heroics, but they are missing Riptire and Earthquake for another half a minute or so. Looks like this fight's breaking out here. I apologize, I didn't have the camera quite on that. Rainer takes a bunch of damage. Deckercade waiting out as well. He pops Hyperion. Got Urel. Blizzard is thrown out. Deckercade doing his, or it's not Deckercade, it's Karazin, the other old looking dude, trying to walk out, and he does with just a sliver of health there. Lots of R buttons used there. Not a lot of kills. 13 still not online for Heroes of the United States. But they're going to go ahead and move in here. Big condemn comes out from the Joanna. Just blinds the Urel. Urel dropping very low. Living Bomb carries him onto her. He dashes in. He's able to clean up the Urel. Flame Strike doesn't catch anyone. Thrall is low in the back line. Koenig running for his life. Jaina has a Frost Bolt. Oh, misses the Cone of Cold. Excellent dodge by Koenig. He throws out the Frost Wolf. Oh, excellent sleep to drop the Riptire. Protector is picked up, however, by gillyShark. Urel down for another 10 seconds. Let's see where this Protector goes. I wouldn't mind seeing them take it directly bottom, open up the fort and the keep wall for the next Protector, and try to win the game with the third Protector. Looks like instead they're going to push down this top lane. Not a terrible idea either. They're going to siege this down if they can get this top keep with their 13 advantage and with this Protector. That would put catapults in the line away from the next objective, which will, you know, it'll pull a member away of Heroes of the United States from that fight. However, enough damage does come through on the side of Heroes of the United States, forces away the Protector. It's going to rotate mid. Looks like they're going to try to pick up a little more experience from this fort. Got all 5 members here. Junkrat pushing the wave. The rest of the members sieging away on the fort. Protector comes back in, and pop goes the Weasel. There goes the fort. Oh, the rooting hand just does not quite catch there. Looks like the Protector's just going to wait away. 10 seconds. It's going to go ahead and just let time expire here on the Protector. Structural advantage heavily in favor of gillyShark. They're positioned here to make sure they pick up that turret camp. This is really where I'd like to see Heroes of the United States have gone for an aggressive invade. You know, they're down 2 levels. They got to find something to do. That'd have been a good fight to take on even talent tiers. Obviously, it's down 2 levels, but you gotta find your fights where you can. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but anyway, important part is fighting there advantageous for Heroes of the United States. Maybe when they watch this back, they'll see that that's something they could have done. Team's gonna go ahead, play passively here. 16s are obtained on the side of gillyShark. Here's your every 6 levels talent view. Since I apparently get so excited around the mid tiers there that I don't always show them. Support camp picked up by gillyShark. The turret camp picked up by Heroes of the United States. Man, Nubrag just barely dodging that frag grenade. gillyShark rotates up. They're going to try to defend what's left of their siege camp. And here's the United States positioned aggressively in the bottom lane. I think if I were them, you just saw 4 members show top, really try to siege in. If you can take this front wall here, generate yourself a bit of an advantage, especially if you can take that well. This is going to be an ugly fight. They're down 16s, and 16's not going to be here before this objective. Safe rotation coming out from gillyShark. Coming down here. Front wall is taken by Heroes of the United States, but the well is alive and well for now. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Water Elemental popped here. Big Phoenix Jaina is blown up by the 7-star. Oh, she lives. Good ice block, but not for long. As soon as that ice block melted, Phoenix went ahead and dumped her. And now, Heroes of the United States in a very tough spot. Still down about 3/4 of the level from 16. Control point will be online soonish. Looks like Jaina might be back up in time for that, though. Not much happening. Lanes are pushed pretty aggressively into Heroes of the United States side. Looks like gillyShark gonna open up this plot. Yeah, I'd like to see them try and get this well before 16s happen. Have a minion wave here. See members showing in the other 2 lanes. They can aggressively push onto that, and they do. Go ahead, blast the well. Will they have time to take the fort? 16s are online. Looks like they're being picked up now. I just put a little damage on the fort. Back up, point up in 15 seconds. See them position, try to find an advantageous fight here. Looks like they're going to go pick up their last chance to get a turret camp here before the fight. Looks like you've had a chance to see all the talents and drop those. So we'll see this. This is an even fight. This is going to be 17 and 16. Nubrag scouting out the point here. Point is contested. Turret 1 drops. That's the only turret, only item at all on the side of Heroes of the United States. We'll see gillyShark clean that up fairly easily. Now we have the support camp and 2 turrets. Water Elemental popped here onto the Karazim. Coon comes out. Big 7-sided strike there. Hyperion comes out. Riptire comes out. Explosions everywhere. Junkrat is having a field day. Ah, there's Riptire. I thought I'd heard it before. He might have gotten canceled. Looks like a Nubrag is going to fall to the Karazim. Riptire goes off. It drops Jaina super low. Urel jumping in. She looks like she might have a death wish there. And wish granted. Wasn't able to weasel herself out of that kill. I don't know if people were watching the Div B chat today, but there's a lot of talk about weasels, and I'm going to stop saying that word now. I think I'm out of things I thought of before the game to say weasel for, so jig is up. Aggressive invade here by gillyShark with 2 members down and only their Karazim dropped. So they take away the turret from Heroes of the United States. Looks like the siege camp going to be picked up by Heroes of the United States in the top lane. Get that pushing opposite the Protector. But the Protector is the big deal here. With this fort down, 20 on the horizon, this could be game. Although we said that a couple times last game, and the defenses were excellent. Dragonshire objectives a little different though. A little more about just thwacking objectives, and a little less about fighting. Here's the United States moves in here. They catch gillyShark really far away from the point, honestly. Kael'thas and Karazim. The 2K is pretty far away. So here's the United States, able to contest, able to flip to red to start the pretend it's ticking up. 20 not here yet for gillyShark. Still about a level away. 50% on the point for Heroes of the Storm. Water Elemental pops. Cocoon popped on the Joanna, and Noob's going to go ahead and get in the back line. Seven-sided strike comes out. Noob dropping super low. He pops a spell armor. Oh, Jaina just dumpsters the Thrall. Hyperion comes out in return. Yurel is going to fall to the Kael'thas. Health of bars of both teams dropping super low. Jinxie Cat running away. Raynor able to finish her off. Jaina is on fire. Ice Mage passes it off to Deckard Cain. Junkrat running for his life. Oh, turret. Oh, not the turret. The conveyor belt almost pushed the Nubarak onto the Junkrat trait. Just barely dodged it. Excellent fight there by Here's the United States. Able to fight that last even talent tier fight they were going to get there pre-20. Take the fight. Take the fort. And they're rumbling down towards the keep with only Kael'thas left alive to defend it. He throws out a flame strike. Watches eats an impale. Big scroll of ceiling. Oh boy. Lots of coordination there between Here's the United States. Able to take out the Kael'thas. Protector now sieging away. Just hammering away on that bottom fort. Keep. And it's going to fall. And for another 20 seconds, there won't be a significant defense here from gillyShark. Core comes under siege. It eats the rooting hand. Gets kind of shut down. Cocoon onto Thrall. Carries him working on popping him out. Shield down on the core. It drops to 90, drops to 80, drops to 70. Falling very quickly. Seven-sided strike comes out. The core is at 50. Protector has way too much health. It's going to be able to finish off this core. GG's coming out. An excellently fought series between these two scrim partners. Zergy Monster's got the gillyShark emotes. I like it. Man, what an awesome, awesome series. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It was super cool. I had a great time casting it. Oh, just so cool, so back and forth. I'm at a loss for words. It was a very gillyShark had a big advantage there, you know, coming down the stretch, and they couldn't finish the deal. They got caught. They were trying to soak 20. They handed the point over, and then they decided that they had to fight over the point at even talent tiers, and weren't able to execute that final fight. And I think that was a symptom of them not having that frontline control that we kind of talked about in that 5v5 fight when they failed to blow up enough members of Here's the United States to just win the fight. It eventually tipped the scales into Here's the United States fight into their favor. Anyway, tips it into their favor. And then they were just able to roll down the keep, roll down to the core, and take it. You know, they caught Kael'thas standing maybe a little far forward, and that's all it took. Yeah, here's the talents for people that are excited about that. And yeah, this is a super cool match. Got not much left to say with the split. I don't think I'm going to do an interview with either team. So let's go ahead and pop back out here. And thank you so much for watching. I had a blast casting this excellent Division B game. It was just well fought, two awesome games. You know, I hope these teams both get to go back and look at this and see that they're very evenly matched, and it looked like a lot of fun to be in. So hopefully it was fun for you guys to watch too. Yeah, looks like I didn't pick up any follows in that second game, but if you are watching, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, I will be bringing more Here's the Storm action to you shortly. I gotta go ahead, get my slides flipped around, and I will be bringing you a Division B replay. It's going to be between Bellevue College and I can't think of it off the top of my head. Make 7 Up Yours is the team. I found it. So yeah, stick around, drop a follow. I'll be bringing you that soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.